broadcast. This is 2K Sports, bringing you tonight's game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Now Westbrook. Pass to Reese. Here's McDaniels. Takes a three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. So it's Chicago now. To the inside.
Well, Ayton is a very skilled player, and he has the physical tools. You just want to see him put it all together consistent.
Wow, well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Reese. For three, Hill. Buries it from three-point range.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball, because that really will help his confidence.
Inside, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, this is why you can't get lazy on defense. When you leave someone open, this is what happens.
McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Ayton. Reese pulls it in. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. James looking it over. His three-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Drills the three-pointer.
Another great dribble move in the career of Westbrook. No doubt Russ is a future Hall of Fame.
McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Pippen. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. McDaniels on the wing. Here's Hill. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And when you're a good passer, the D expects that. He tricked him there and kept it for a bucket.
And stolen by Mobley. Here's McDaniels. He drains the quick shot. McDaniels got his second bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Hill. Following the basket by Jabari Smith. Shot, high post. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
It's West with the drive. And Embiid gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. How about the force on that finish by Smith?
Hill left side. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Chicago making some changes. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Young, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Look, It's like clockwork for this guy. Young could probably run.
Whoa! How about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
Incredible.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little extra on that one.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Up by 8. And for the... Those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
Bosh, the screen. Puts up a deep three. Young's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Chicago trails by 8. Here's West, and it's sent back by Bosh.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosh positioning himself well to come up with the block.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Here's Chicago. And here's West for 3. And again, Chicago. No good. Young with no one around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Green by Giannis. Pippen. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Nice drive by Pippen there. Terrific at just finding his way to the rim.
And here's Bosh for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Bosh has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Back to Antetokounmpo. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, he's an above-the-rim athlete. Gordon on the attack.
A great find there for the open man.
And here's Young from deep three-point land, from beyond the arc, and then some. Young's got 7 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
The wide open look here for Bosh. It's good from long range. Bosh has got 6 here in this quarter.
And Bosh proving he has the range. The D has to take him seriously from outside.
Here's Beal. Lamar Odom pulls it in. Chicago trails by 13. And here's West on the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. West has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Young on the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Pass to West. And he lays it straight in. West has got his second basket of the game.
Well, you see the play inside. Points in the paint significantly help your team.
Into the lane. And Jerry West throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. With one on the clock, and slam dunk by Odom.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And in post-game so far in the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They're up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Now here's Westbrook. Nothing on the board.
A seasoned vet in this league, Westbrook has run these sets countless times. He knows what to do with them.
Right side Westbrook. Pass to Reese. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And Embiid has got the ball here for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Westbrook with it. Westbrook picks him up.
Well, we know Westbrook can rack up the assists in no time. He's all for finding his teammates.
Hill has the open look. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Hill's got 7 points. Here's Chicago. Left side Westbrook. Outside Hill. And Tyreke Evans is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
90 seconds now into the second half. And the basket by Hill.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get done.
Here's LeBron. Strong inside. What a move by James.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Westbrook with a wide open look. And he's good on the 3 ball. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
A relentless defender, Smith, proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
And Evans with a stuff.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Chicago shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. .119 left to play here in the 3rd. Hill looking around. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And making it look easy right now. When Hill finds his rhythm, when he keeps in attack mode.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's Young from the arc. Not that time, his 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Outside, out of the Jumbo. He's looking for James and finds him. At Giannis. Just 5 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to James. On to Kumbo's. Got it all tied up now for Chicago. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Griffin. Young for three. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Well, anytime you want a three-point shooting competition, Young is up for it.
And slam dunk by SGA.
If you give guys even a sliver of daylight in this league, they'll make you pay.
Again, Young missing. And as we conclude the 3rd game, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Leading by just 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back. Quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Grant Hill on the wing. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Double team on Westbrook. Pass to Mobley. Now Westbrook. Back to Bosh. From downtown. Buries the long-range jumper.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
One of the quickest players in the league. Once Gilgeous-Alexander gets a step on you, it's over. And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And the dunk by SGA.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself. Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Bosh with it. Westbrook. Now Mobley. Down he goes for 3.
All night he's been recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And stolen by Mobley. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Outside Hill. Cleared away by Ayton. Chicago trails by 7. Throws it down. What an assist!
And that's a huge score by Ayton. His team needed it, and he delivered there.
And down goes the 3.
Well, one sign of a great player, the ability to find teammates like he just did. Set them up for success.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
LeBron outside. Another shot. He gets the bucket on the way in.
Right there, Ayton stepping up, understanding what this team needs from him.
Outside Hill.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when we're talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Embiid the screen. Shoots it. Nick Daniels pulls it down. Hill with it. Picked up by Ellis. Hustles for the rebounding, guides it back in.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
And the three misses. And Odom's got the ball here for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. No good from three.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was a... for this 2K Sports presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Pittsburgh starts out with the ball. And here's Westbrook. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Tricky pump fake move there. Really put the defender off balance. Wow. What, do you have something in his eye on that shot?
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Chicago. Crew on the 14-footer.
Well, for most of his career, Westbrook depended on his mid-range game. Now he rarely shoots from that area.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
An above-the-rim athlete, even on the back nine. Westbrook sends it home.
Outside Edwards. Fires from the wing. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
Well, that's just a smart pass. Getting the ball to a ready scorer.
Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, this is what they want from Ayton. Play big.
Pass to Edwards. Drills the elbow jumper. Edwards got his second bucket.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this way.
In transition, here comes Pittsburgh. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Edwards got 7.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the fuss. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And this is what happens when you take it strong inside. It puts the defense on their heels. And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Out to the wing. Here's Black. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, you still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Yes, that goes in.
He's still got that pull-up in his back pocket. Don't sleep on Russell Westbrook.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Now, here's Westbrook. McHale outside. Over in the corner, Edwards. It's good. The assist that time from McHale. 10 points for him.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Pittsburgh working the ball around. Outside, McHale. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Rest outside. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Yang. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on LeBron James. Pittsburgh shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
At the line for 1, Edson.
7 seconds left in the first quarter. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Pittsburgh. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Pittsburgh.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Now, here is Smith. To the inside. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through, and just couldn't get it done.
Now, Black. Still scoreless.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Back to Smith. Over Bosch. West outside. Shot on the wing. Pittsburgh pulls it in.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's Giannis. West outside. Drives to the hoop. And the stuff by West.
Yeah, I like when he takes initiative like this. Seeing a lane open up and attacking.
Outside Korver. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Korver's got the lead up to 10 now for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, you got to chase Korver off that three-point line. When he's in that comfort zone, expect him to knock it down. And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the looky like from three and capitalized.
Chicago trails by 13. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. And again, Chicago. No good. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Here's Thompson. Lamar Odom picking up that last basket. Right side Korver. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Here's the three. And Kyle Korver hits from deep. Korver's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Pittsburgh.
And Korver, just a beautiful pull-up J there. Excels at shooting when in rhythm.
Green by Giannis. Giannis automatic inside.
And just understanding his role and finding ways to make plays. Great decision there.
Pass to Bosch. A three ball. And again, it's Pittsburgh with the three.
And Bosch proving he has the range, but he has to take him seriously from outside.
For Chicago, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. The first one falls.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Back to Black. Lets it go with the three. The shot, no good. And it's Pittsburgh finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Garnett, the screen. Here's Westbrook going inside and finished off by Westbrook.
Well, that's where Westbrook's at his best. He wants to get downhill.
Pass to Westbrook. Fires the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Westbrook's got 5 now.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
He's not going to miss that.
He gets it in there.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. And staying with the play, Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, you love the timing there. Those are the hardest dunks to finish.
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Ayton. For three, Edwards. It's good for his 8th kick.